All right, everybody. It's me, Larry B. Podcast. Coming up next, Grammy Award nominee, multiple American Music Awards. Coming up next. Here we go.
Let's go. Keep it nappy. Let's go. Come on.
Welcome to the It's Me, Larry B. Podcast with Larry B. and Nelly. Let's go!
Ice cubes touching your straw. Let me introduce you to the sauce. Let me introduce you to the sauce.
All right, everybody. It's me, Larry B.
And Nelly G.
We're here today with Buffalo Stille, Nappy Roots.
What up, world? How y'all doing?
What's going on? We've been talking about doing this for a long time.
Yeah, Larry, it's been about a year, man.
I know. We had to revamp.
No, I appreciate you, being a man of your word, though, you know what I'm saying, and bringing me on this podcast, man. I'm elated to be here, for real.
We've been excited about it. It's fun.
So
some of them's
excited.
fun, and some of them get serious, but this one's good. We're going to have some fun today.
Good, let's do it.
We got a new
started off right,
studio.
though, with the Blantons. You started off right.
It's the only way to go. New studio. Tony Viscardi does our signs. Viscardi Design. He's the man.
Nice.
He's done a lot of our signs, and we're excited to have some new people on, man. We got some really, really cool guests coming up, but we've been excited about this one for a year. We met at Barnstable. We talked, and then you text me your number that night, and you said, Brian from Nappy Roots, and I'm like, damn, that guy's Nappy Roots. Mm-hmm. And then we went back in the house, and you was on stage.
Like, hey, we just got done talking to him.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
So that is a fun party, though, man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful party. I think this is our third year doing the Barnstable Brown. And shout out to the Barnstable family,
Heck yeah.
Brown Foreman family, the Doublemint twins, the original Doublemint twins who own that house. And, man, that's a beautiful thing.
Man, it's a
What
party.
a venue.
I mean, yeah, like we did. Like Smokey Robinson came on, and I was just like, "Yo, this is Smokey Robinson."
Wow.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean, it ain't like I'm starstruck. It's funny though because it's like my uncle. Like it's like I just walked up to him and hugged him. Like
Aw,
I
love
miss
it.
you. He was
Where
like,
you been?
Yeah, he's like, I already know how you feel about me. Come on. And he didn't like shame me and be like, hold on, bro, I don't know you like that.
Yeah.
That's
Smokey's
awesome.
like, I'm everybody's uncle. So
Yeah.
awesome.
He was there that year, and
Yes, sir.
we went out, came back in, and it was Kid Rock, Travis Tritt, and Dougie Fresh
Dougie Fresh on the stage.
at the same time, jamming out. I mean, you
Dougie
don't.
beatboxing, Kid Rock freestyling, Travis Tritt playing the guitar, singing.
Yeah.
I was blown. I was like, wow, this is where I need to be. So,
Yeah, there's some talent
Yeah,
here.
yeah, for sure.
It's a good time. You can't go to a concert and see things like that. You don't see all the different blends. And in saying that, I got to say that for you because you have brought country, hip hop together. You're probably the originator of all that.
Yeah. Hold on, say that again a little louder.
Speaking
You
loud.
know, there's a lot of people out there doing it now. You even got Beyonce's trying to
Yeah,
get
true,
on the country list, but you did it right. You brought country and hip hop together, and brought people together.
Yeah.
Every color, every ethnicity, and you still to this day. If I'm going down the road or I'm going down the lake on a boat, and some of your music comes on, it hypes you up.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah, for sure.
But,
What's that called when you bring country and hip hop together? Is there a term
You know
for
what?
that?
We never coined a term, and I think that's probably why people don't attribute Nappy Roots as the originators. I mean, people nowadays I hear hip hop. Back in the day, I heard country rap tunes. It's like, Nappy Roots was just, we lived in Bowling Green. That's where we met, and
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get into that later, but we lived in Bowling Green for years. It was just a bunch of country roads, and it just shaped our music, because that's where we thought of our lyrics. We was riding on the country road, seeing trees, cows, farmland, and it worked its way into the music.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Speaking of that, I mean, when did you know, like, I'm gonna be a musician my whole life?
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade.
Was there a specific
I
moment?
looked out the window and I said, I'm bigger than this. I literally remember that moment. I was like, this city is not my final destination.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying? So I
basically-
got to do something to be bigger than this town. And that kind of set my, my mindset of let's get out here and do something big,
I remember
awesome.
that. I had BDE like that when I was very young. That energy just some people got it and some people don't, you know, and you get that big energy at a young age. I knew I wanted to do big things, but, you know, you never stop from young till, I mean, you just put out an album not too long ago.
Yeah, I would still record now. I just actually I did a feature with these guys called F. Dot. I think you know those guys.
Yeah.
I brought them to your crib last year. Man, we got a new single called Whiskey Roll out. It just
I
dropped.
love it.
I love
Man,
that
us
song.
too.
That's
Yeah.
a jam.
Yeah,
That
it
is.
is. Shout out to F. Dot. It's official. Shout out to Tuck Fard. I don't know if y'all know who that dude is. It's like a TikTok sensation dude. That dude's crazy. Have y'all seen the video yet, though? Check the video.
Oh, no,
out.
your video,
Yes,
yeah. I thought you were talking about
He's
the
at
TikTok
end.
guy.
No, he's at the end of that
Okay,
video. He's the
okay.
one that fell off and goes into the bar while we walking down the street and just get lost. And then he wakes up later on the floor of some cellar in the bottom of Whiskey Row building. And then he's on the floor. He just breathing and dust coming up off the floor. It's authentic because he literally laid on that dirty floor. You know, I'm sure it wasn't comfortable for him. It was
Probably
cold
not.
cellar floor.
Yeah.
in
He's
the
like, I'll do
bottom of
this
a
for
bar.
y'all. I can do this.
I think he would do it anyway.
Yeah.
Though. Like low key, it looked like he did that many times.
He's been there
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. He got up and said, I need a cheeseburger and a pickle. And then he kept it moving. So shout out to Tuck Fard.
So, where did Nappy Roots begin?
Oh man, Nappy Roots began before I came to college. I'm dating myself, you know. Nappy Roots are in our 40s. Actually, I'm the youngest in Nappy Roots, so whatever age I am, that's what they try to say. That's what we are.
Yeah.
So, but I'm in my 40s. When I met Nappy Roots, they were already a like 30 man, and it wasn't even a group. It was like a fraternity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we all met in college, Western Kentucky. Nobody really wanted to join Kappa or Q, but we had Kappas, Qs, and Alphas, and Deltas, all the fraternities and sororities. The coolest ones of all of them used to just come and click up with us. So they was in Nappy Roots too. And the genius, what we did was we really used campus as our own playing field. Like, okay, you're an AKA, your colors are pink and green. Let's give them a Nappy Roots shirt, a green Nappy Roots shirt with pink letters, and then they will rock it on campus. Do the purple and gold for the Qs, do the gold and black for the Alphas, and the red and whites for the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just make our merch their colors so they
Yeah.
can brand us.
Marketing
throughout
at its
campus.
finest.
And after, for the breaks, like fall break and spring break, Nappy Roots would make sure we put out a mixtape or something and gave it to the kids, to the students before the school let out, right? So they would go home to Florida and they would go home to Oklahoma, Nebraska, wherever they was from, you know, and then put their friends on to, hey man, check this out, man. This is a mixtape from these dudes at Western Kentucky called Nappy Roots. And then that's kind of how we grew our brand.
It's organic.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, it worked at the lake. Let me tell you, everybody at the lake knows Nappy Roots and jams to it now. I mean, they're like, "Oh, it's Nappy Roots."
It's
Oh
funny.
no, hey.
It's funny after that concert you did for us at the lake, you see 75, 80-year-old guys
Yeah.
going down the road on their golf carts jamming Nappy Roots.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
That organic growth is
It
priceless.
takes a good experience. Just give them somebody a good feeling, and then they'll remember that music has a way of like stamping a time period in your mind.
does.
A lot of people who
Absolutely.
know, like who was in high school when Nappy Roots came out, and they like, bro, y'all made my whole high school life. Like I can never forget y'all. So,
Yeah.
so that's what music does, man.
You got, man, you guys blew up, early 2000s. You're going to, I couldn't tell you how many people, we still get that. We'll go somewhere and we get introduced as, well, y'all the one that had the Nappy Roots concert still to this day. But, you know, they'll a lot of people remember y'all. That's where you made a lot of your impressions is Western Kentucky University.
That's right.
And a lot of your music goes back to Kentucky. Kentucky gets mentioned so many times in your music because it's influenced a lot of the things you sing about. And you seem to sing about your good times and bad times in life, your experiences, and a lot of them are in Kentucky. That's super cool. We don't get, there is a lot of musicians in Kentucky.
It is.
You know, we've had some of them come on that don't want to come on, and I'm like, just like the concert. A lot of people wouldn't have done that in a barn, but we packed that whole neighborhood, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
It was wild.
I mean, down the street, man. I love. Hey, and then the after party, we just kicked it, man. It was still people on the porch, man. So it was a good thing. Good time. Bro. I'm waiting on our next invite.
We're gonna do it next year. We're gonna do something big next year. In order to keep the
Keep the peace with some neighbors.
we probably need to throw some country music in there for them old guys.
I got you.
Yeah, but we got some ideas for next year. We didn't do anything this year. We kept trying to plan something, and everything kept falling apart, and it just didn't work out. But we're going to do a big
It's
one
really
next year.
hard to top that. I mean, you can't.
It is.
Start
It's hard
out
to
with
go
you
back.
all there, and then it's like, oh yeah, we got Jimmy Bob down the street going to play the guitar. It doesn't work. We
Yeah,
can't do that.
it's hard to go. We might
We
need
either
you-
got to get you back.
Yeah.
We
at
might
that
need
level.
your help. Find one more next year.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
So you're rocking along. Now, when do you realize, like, All Nah and Po folks are starting to rock it?
Okay, so you skipped a lot of time because.
All right, let's go back to that.
Yeah, Nappy Roots. We okay. I'm gonna put a date out there. I hate doing this. But 1998 is when Nappy Roots got signed to Atlantic Records.
98.
Yeah, and I was a sophomore in college. I think I was like the second semester in college of my freshman year. Yeah, because I came in there in fall 97. 1998, the summer, we got a record deal. And just imagine, like, we prank a lot. Like, you know, I mean, I don't know if y'all familiar with college students, but
Yeah.
call in and, you know, ordering a pizza to somebody's room or something, you know what I'm saying? You know, just some crazy stuff. You know, we always was pranking. So we had a record store, and we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But we get a call from Mike Herron from Atlantic Records. And we're like, you're
right.
fucking right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
No, you're
Yeah.
good.
But that's exactly what it was. Like, fucking right. Yeah, right. Boom, hang it up. We're in the middle of Bowling Green, Kentucky, in the middle of nowhere. How does Atlantic Records know about us? You know what I'm saying? So we know it's somebody pranking us. We ain't falling for it. Click. And then like 2 seconds later, the phone rings again. It was like, please don't hang up. This is Mike Herron. I want to take you guys. I want to meet y'all in Nashville. I'm going to take y'all out to, y'all picked the restaurant. And we took the leap of faith. We all piled up in Skinny's Montero Jeep and go to Nashville, which is about 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
Probably didn't have, you know, $10 amongst all of us, you know what I'm saying, enough to get there and
back.
Not even back. It's like,
Just get there.
yeah, just get there.
Yeah.
And sure enough, we pull up, you know, the guy comes in there, he had this big box of CDs at the time, you know, because it wasn't no such thing as MP3 or streaming. And so we was just like, yeah, dude got like 1,000 Atlantic Record CDs. Like nobody's just gonna
Have that.
at this
Yeah.
time, at this period in time. So we was like, this guy's official. And I made sure to order the biggest steak on the menu just to make sure that this dude wasn't full of, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there cutting my steak about this tall, you know what I'm saying? And just like, we're just talking. And he's like, yeah, we want to sign you guys to Atlantic Records. So we signed in the year 1998. Now, fast forward to the two songs that you mentioned. They didn't come out until 2002.
Yeah.
So imagine being signed to a record label, and it's great the first year, right? Everybody's like, oh man, my boy's finna come out. It's about to be a song. Next year happens. Nothing. Okay, when y'all coming out? Next year happens. They done, bro. I mean, people started falling off.
Yeah.
Like,
They
man,
start
they
writing
done,
down.
right? And the fourth year, we went to Atlanta, Georgia. Met this young producer named Groove Chambers. Man, Nappy Roots is a movie. It's like God wrote this script. Our manager phone was broken. So he goes into this Sprint store and was like, man, I need a new phone. The dude who helped him was our producer's roommate.
What?
He was like, oh, what y'all in town for? He's like, man, I got these guys from Kentucky, rappers like this, you know what I'm saying? We just looking to get in the studio, trying to get some, you know, music for this new project. And dude who helped my manager get a phone was like, yeah, my friend makes beats. He's from Kansas City. He's down here too. Then they exchanged numbers. The same day we go over to that man's house and we made All Nah. We made about 6 songs that made the album.
Yeah.
And then, and Groove Chambers, shout out to my man Groove Chambers. His life changed. He moved into a huge studio in Atlanta, started working with countless other artists. We finished our project with him, went platinum, multi-platinum, in gold in 6 weeks, multi-platinum in like a few months. And it's been on ever since, man,
That's awesome.
So what did you submit? What song did they see to sign you guys?
So Nappy Roots chose the route of Master P, who was huge at that time.
Yeah.
Cash Money, who was like, they were independent though.
Yeah.
They came out of nowhere too. Well, New Orleans, and we just followed their model because we knew there wasn't no huge labels coming to Kentucky to sign artists.
Yeah.
So we was like, we're gonna do this independently. We put together our residual checks from school and got some people to put in a little extra money from their pops, sold the car, so we had a lot of people putting in $500, $200, $1,000, and then we put a mixtape out. The store that I talked about earlier, I mentioned, Nappy Roots, we had a couple guys get together and was just like, we need a studio. Let's put the studio on this side. It was an old building, roaches and rats everywhere. We had the booth was a little bitty 5x2 closet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And mic hanging from the top. And we was just recording in this studio. And then on the other side was our music store. So we got the chance to see how people shopped for music. And so this is the CD era. So, the covers were amazing and immaculate back then. And so you had to stand out amongst all of those amazing album covers.
Yeah.
So we figured out marketing, what people like to listen to, and we'll go right on the next door and make the song, you know what I'm saying? And then put the album out that stands out on the shelf. And then the guy who ran the store was like, oh, you ain't heard this one? Oh, this is the homies. You should check this one out. So he would help sell our music too. And, we did a lot of things by luck. A lot of things were just kind of just guerrilla style, but it helped us. It helped us see what was going on in the industry and helped us make the right moves.
We was coming in here this morning. I said, just play Nappy Roots. We drive about an hour and a half. On the way in, we was, it's like one after the other. It's like, man, why hadn't this taken off? You've got some killer songs that's y'all have come up with over the years that could take off tomorrow. Yeah. But you're up 100 and something million views on YouTube. That's just YouTube.
Yeah. Spotify's crazy.
Yeah.
We got 2 million monthly listeners or something crazy like that.
Yeah, a good day was like 50 million views by itself or something, 35 or 50 million. It was a bunch. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So that's really all you've done your whole life is music.
Legally, yes.
But you're an entrepreneur.
For sure.
I see you in a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So you got a distillery.
Yes, sir.
Got your
brewery.
A brewery.
Yes, sir.
Your own
Beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nappy Roots makes beer. Like, people don't believe it. People are like, okay, who do y'all pay?
And it's pretty good.
It is good.
It's damn good.
It is good.
They a lot of them cans, they saved them down there.
I'm like, just drink it. We'll get more.
Nah, yeah. I've been telling people all the time, beer is meant to be drank.
Yeah, we could get
don't
more
save
of that.
It'll go bad.
Yeah.
Keep the can, fill it up with some water or something.
There you go.
But watermelon chicken and grits, it's out there. Y'all go get some of their beer.
Yes, sir.
And it's pretty good.
That's in Kentucky. You could get that beer. But if you're ever in Georgia, go to Atlanta, Georgia, 170 Northside Drive. It's right by the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, downtown Atlanta. Go to Atlantucky Brewing.
Atlantucky.
Yeah.
I like it.
Atlantucky Brewing, and we got probably 15 beers on tap that we all make in-house. Yeah.
And does it change all the 15 beers, or you keep the basics?
We rotate them. Some are seasonal, some are like experimental, But we keep the core maybe 10 or something like that.
What's your favorite?
Man, we got this one called the Lob Smash. It's high in alcohol content. I can't even tell you if it's what type of beer, but I just love it because it's high in alcohol content.
What's the color? Is it really dark?
It's dark. It's darker, but it's not like a brown ale or stout or nothing like that. So,
What's that? Guinness is so dark.
Yeah.
Which is good every once in a while, but you can't drink a bunch of it.
No. So Nappy Roots has figured out the best way to, beer. That journey was crazy. We used to tour, and we still tour, but when we used to tour to get more people to come to the shows, we would go to promote to different places, right? When Nappy Roots is in town, hit the radio station, hit the mall, Then we'll go to a brewery and talk to the people, tell the whole staff, man, y'all could come to the show tonight, and just who wants to come, we'll put them on the list. Then the brewery owner would take us in the back and educate us on how they make the beer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and so we did this like for 2 years, and just doing market research. And if anybody knew the craft beer market, probably in the last 5 years, it's starting to kind of take off and be a little more inclusive. But before, bro, it was it was pretty much one demographic, you know, and to a lot of people, it wasn't really welcoming. Yeah. So that's why like it wasn't so diverse in these breweries. Yeah. And when Scales came up with the idea that he wants to make beer, I was like, wait, we can't make beer if these are the people who come to the brewery like this. How are we going to get to that demographic when we got a whole demographic that we can get to easily? Yeah. Yeah. But they don't drink the beer because they don't feel sometimes welcome. They're not educated. So we had to like reinvent how people drink beer, how young professionals, urban, even women, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I never wanted to be in a building where it was just one type of person. You know what I'm saying?
How boring is that?
Yeah, right. We go, even our real estate brokers, man, just about.
Spanish speakers, we've got
Indians,
Alexandra from Croatia. We got a good.
And I love that. You learn from people, man. And if people would just put down the social media and stuff and go shake their neighbor's hand, this world would grow. We would grow together. You do a lot of that. Yeah. You do a lot of that. You bring people together in a diverse and that's been a huge part of your business. Yeah.
Well, we have more things in common than different, like when it comes to people, human beings.
Yeah.
And you're great at that. You're also a great entrepreneur and promoter, and that's what gets you where you are. You wouldn't, a lot of bands of your caliber wouldn't have came to our lake house and done a concert. But man, you picked a ton of fans up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I found that after the fact. There was boats lined up on the water underneath the house. I didn't know that. Yeah. So it was going around the whole lake. Everybody at the lake talked about it. So you're talking about thousands and thousands of people.
We probably have never listened. Right.
We probably had 500 people there that night. There was people in the boats underneath, but they talked about it all over the lake. So, that kind of promotion keeps organic you guys going. Growth. You've made hits from 2002, and we'll get into more. You've had more stuff get out, but let's get back to this music store. So, was that before or after you started making it that you had the music store at WKU? Because, man, evidently y'all had some bangers at Western Kentucky University because a lot of people that went there talk about it.
Yeah, Nappy Roots have had, I think it's 10 albums, like studio albums, but probably just as many mixtapes or more. Yeah. Twice as many features. It's 4 of us. We started out 6 of us. So I was in a whole other group before coming to Nappy Roots. And so it's just like it's millions of songs, man. Like, we just don't stop. That's all we did. We got out of class and went to the studio. But the music store was the hub, and everybody was, it's so many memories. Wrestling in the parking lot, we had a party basically where the Q's threw a party, and if you know about Q's, they throw a hell of a party. Yeah. So they had the Q juice, and they was pouring it out the window. Like anybody came with the cup, they would shoot it. It was on the other side of the building, and you could get your drink filled up, come out and party in the parking lot, listening to the Nappy Roots new songs we just made out here on the speakers and on the porch or whatever. So we didn't know what we was doing. We was just having fun, man, and everybody else seemed like they wanted to have fun too. You know?
Man, I think that's the key to a lot of your all success is you always just want to have fun, and the people around you always have fun,
Right.
and that's what it's about. I remember we've talked about this 20 times, and it's probably a memory we'll never forget in our whole life. You probably remember we're going down the lake with Nappy Roots, jamping on Nappy Roots on the boat. We're all singing. Hey, that
What
was
a
some fun ass
blast.
shit
Yeah, it
right
was,
there.
it was.
That's memories you make your whole life.
Now, that picture pops up every now and then on my phone. I'll be like, I remember that time.
That was
and
fun.
shout out to the lady who let us use her crib. Like that was beautiful. What's her-
Michelle.
Michelle.
She's a sweet
Shout out
Ain't
to
she a
Michelle.
doll?
Want to see her again, man. She was
She,
very cool.
It's funny. She called her daughter.
Her
and
daughter
said,
didn't believe her.
Guess who's staying at my house? And she said, I have no idea. And she said, Nappy Roots. And she's like, you're lying.
She really did.
You're
She thought-
lying.
It's probably some blunt guts on the back door somewhere.
They're okay with that. They're okay with
A whole
that.
bottle or two over there. So
You know what she talks about?
we left some evidence.
Coming back, and y'all are out there before y'all came over to play. You're all out
Yeah.
there just freestyling, jamming. She talks about that every time we talk. She's like, it was the coolest thing just to see all these musicians just like chilling, jamming, and loving life and bringing the joy. She will be so excited.
No doubt, yeah.
That's what makes the Barnstable so cool, man. All the different people getting on stage together, the music. They had a couple voice winners.
Yeah.
I mean, they got some pipes now.
I mean, the celebrities that come to that party, it's really cool. I only met one person who I felt like shouldn't be invited back just because they didn't really know how we get down in Kentucky, right? Like,
Yeah.
nobody is above anybody in here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At the end of the day, like you said, like Smokey came out and he was like, bruh, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you ain't got the
The vibe.
you just. So I'm not gonna mention her name, but she's a huge celebrity, a huge athlete, and she was a disappointing meet. Like, yeah.
Was that this year or the year before?
It was this last one.
Oh, I wasn't there. This year. We
Yeah.
wasn't there this year.
So I mean, but for the most part, everybody's cool and everybody just kind of just lets loose. Like if you've ever been to Derby and came to any other Derby event besides the Barnstable, this is where all the celebrities come, right?
Yeah.
So we've seen people lose their mind out here, and it'll never be on blast. It'll never be
Right.
on TMZ.
No.
Right.
It's, you know what I'm saying? It's just
very-
you could just be yourself here.
Yeah.
you know?
We got
So
a
nice.
driver, we pull up in the Porsche and she gets out and lets us out of the car. There's 10,000 people standing in the road and they all go, oh.
We thought they were gonna be cool, but we have no idea. Who they
They're
are.
nobody important. We're nobody.
That's a cool party.
So speaking of that, who is what celebrity did you meet? I know you mentioned a couple, but who have you met and went like, wow? Because this is taking you a lot of places, right?
Yes. Oh man, for sure. The first celebrity that I ever met, we were in New York, and it wouldn't the first. We saw Scarface coming out of our hotel. We was in the same elevator as one of the guys from De La Soul, and just seeing some of those guys. I was walking down the street on our way to somewhere, and then I'm looking in the SUV, and it's Wanye from Boyz II Men. He's just chilling in. I'm just like, wow. I got noticed one time. I'm riding down New York. He was like, "Oh, yo, that's dude from Nappy Roots." And then I got out the car because I was just like, "That's the first time that has ever happened." But when that happens to you, that's amazing feeling. But the first time that I really kind of got to kick it with a celebrity was in Atlantic Records. One of our label mates, Fat Joe. And this was when he was a real big dude, before he lost all his weight. And it was one of them feelings that kind of came over me like, damn, this is Fat Joe. And I was...
Somebody you looked up to.
Yeah. And I'm like, I just wanted to give him some music. So I was so happy to have something in my hand. So I was like, bro, I got to give him this CD, man. So he's in there doing the interview. We watching him. And then when they said, okay, we'll be right back in 5 minutes, blah, blah, blah. So I said, I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to give Fat Joe this CD. So I go in there. What's going on, Fat Joe, man? Be still with Nappy Roots. this is our new music. We're signed to Atlantic Records, blah, blah, blah. And he was cool as hell. He got up, and when he got up, you know, when big dudes get up, it's like, it's a couple stages. And he just got up and just kept going and going and going. I'm like, damn.
It's got big.
Yeah, so I was just like, it was just one of them feelings. I was a little intimidated, but he was cool. He was like, oh man, he was like, I don't fly, so I got a show in Miami and we got a long drive, so I'll listen to y'all music
Sweet.
on the way down. And then later on, when we started doing more shows with him, he actually was cool and brought one of the guys that was late to one of the Nappy Roots guys. He was late, so we had to leave and go to the show without him. And when he came down to the lobby, Fat Joe was like, hey man, I just see your boys. What's up? And he was like, ah man, I'm late. He was like, come on, no worries. So Joe took him to the show. And I mean, he's a cool dude, man.
That is awesome.
That's awesome.
But one of the biggest times I think that I've had in my life when it came to celebrities was, the late great Michael Jackson.
You met Michael Jackson?
Now I didn't meet him, but he came out of. We went to the MTV Awards.
Yeah.
And so we're, and if you look on YouTube, this clip is on YouTube. Britney Spears is introducing some award, Lifetime Achievement Award. And nobody knew, you know what I'm saying? And then they bring him out, the King of Pop. And then Michael Jackson comes out behind the curtains. And mind you, this is the MTV Awards. And I mean, the temperature in the room raised like 20 degrees.
I
like,
bet.
Like everybody was, it's like everybody. You could feel it.
Moving and hollering.
And people were screaming. So if you go to YouTube and type in Michael Jackson, MTV Awards, Britney Spears, that'll pop up. And they clip to Moby, they clip to Justin Timberlake, they clip to Nappy Roots. And then they go back to Michael Jackson. And it's just like,
That just happened.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, just to get mentioned in the same sentence with him.
Yeah.
You know, you got guys like Prince and Michael Jackson, Freddie Mercury. Yeah. I mean, just genius.
Right.
Genius musicians. Usually they're a little whacked in the head when they have that much talent. Yeah. And it's probably, I probably got a touch of a little autism. You know, a little autism, you know, you look back at some of these people like that and you think, but man, I mean.
Well, you got to be crazy almost to listen to the same song 6,000 times and making sure that it's, this one word ain't it. Let's change this. Let's change that. And you in the studio for 8 hours. It's like a lot of people can't do that, you know. So
No, they can't.
yeah,
It's called dedication.
yeah, for sure. Or crazy.
Crazy. It could be a little crazy, like Brittany now. I started following her on Instagram for a minute. I deleted that real quick. Crazy. She done lost it. Be still. We'll be right back. Let's take just a few-minute break. Thanks, guys.
That message was brought to you by Larry B.
If your phone isn't ringing and you're tired of chasing bad leads, I get it. I've been there. That's why at It's Me, Larry B Coaching, I give you a proven system to get clients calling you. Real estate agents, let's chat. It's me, LarryB.com. All right, everybody, we're back with Be Still.
What's
Oh,
up?
took a little
So we took a little break. I got a question for you.
Okay.
You've had all these collaborations. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite?
Ah man, I would say it's a couple. It's quite a few. I got to say Anthony Hamilton first of all, because if it wasn't for that collab, I don't know if we'd probably be sitting here talking on this microphone on this podcast right now. Because you know, that song was one of the Grammy-nominated songs that we had, and so he helped project our career too and propel our career. We both helped each other. So Anthony Hamilton, definitely. Every time we get together, it's amazing. But on our second album, we were blessed to have the chance to record with Raphael Sadiq from Tony.
Okay.
It's my anniversary, dude. I mean, like, this guy is super musical genius. Like, one of the people that you mentioned with the Freddie Mercury's and all them people, he's one of those guys. So I was like, man, we got a chance to do a song with Raphael Sadiq. I said, I'm gonna make this count. So when I wrote my verse, I wrote a little part in there for him to sing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wrote my verse and I left it blank, and I was like, all right, so I need you to sing it like this. You know what I'm saying? I need you to sing this part. And it was a little hesitation at first, but he did it. You know what I'm saying? And he killed it. But it was one of those things for me, like, you know, so if you look at the way I spell my name, I put the E at the end, right? Because it lets me know that I had an influence on people when they spell my name the right way, right? Because you know what I'm saying?
I
It's
did the
just
same
one of them little
thing.
things
Yeah,
for me.
I hear you. I know.
And so for me doing that with Raphael Sadiq, like I was just like, yeah, man, this man sung a line that I wrote in my verse. You know what I'm saying? And
The way you wanted him to.
Yes, the way I wanted. He did it even better than I told him to do it. But it's almost like I made him get in the studio. You know what I'm saying? And that's not ever how it was. But the fact that he was able to say, yo, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? He went in there and knocked it out. Because he did the beat and he was just supposed to do the chorus. But I was like, I wrote this part in my verse. My verse ain't gonna be done unless you finish it. And it's just one of them things, man. I don't know what that's called. I don't know what you would call that. Some scientific term or psychological term of, I don't know what that's called.
Like
but,
when they just get you and feel you. And you
Yeah.
Well, you manipulated the system a little bit. Like you kind of, what you did influenced the next thing. Like you directly changed the path of the future. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what I like.
There's a term for that.
Yeah, it's a term for that. I don't know what that is.
Shoot.
But if anybody can type
Help
it
us
in the
out.
comments.
Put it in the comments.
But now we working on a new album, and Nappy Roots actually just did a song with Petey Pablo and Fabo from D4L, the Laffy Taffy guy. But these are our country cousins. So we did a song with them guys, and I've been listening to that song all day. They just sent their verses in, so we plan on dropping that in a few months.
Fun.
Yes, it's gonna be crazy. It's a song that you've never even. It's a style of music that you really aren't used to from Nappy Roots.
That's what I like. Like
Yeah.
when you just play Nappy Roots, just put it on, turn it on. Every song is different.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not going to say any names, but there's some groups out there that every song sounds the same.
Correct.
The
Yeah.
the up and down and the length of the song
Mm-hmm.
and all of it. I'm so technical, I'm sure, but it all sounds the same. You all, on the other hand, is like, that's a jam. Oh, that's a cool beat. It's all different. I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate
love
that.
it.
It's intentional. Shout out to our producer 808 Blake too. I got to give him his props. We give him a hard time sometimes because he's the youngest guy around. So, but that dude he's a genius. Man's a genius, man. And so he's been basically the catalyst, the main producer on our last maybe 4 albums. So yeah, shout out to 808 Blake.
You
That's
gotta
awesome.
you gotta have a team, man, in any kind
sure.
of business, but definitely in the music business. I feel like you and Clutch do a real good job of promoting. You do a real good job of staying in the limelight. Your first song came out in 2001, really your first big hit, and here we are 25 years later.
Yeah.
You're still putting out hits.
Yeah.
So what is your key to like longevity?
That's a good question. The key to longevity, moderation.
True.
Ain't that what I say?
True. Yes.
That's the key to
Moderation.
life.
Yeah.
That's the key to life.
Key to life and longevity.
I tell people, I see, we try to help a lot of younger people, and I tell them things like, some of the things you're doing, there is no moderation, man, and the key to life is moderation, and you're not gonna get there doing what you're doing. You gotta. I'm not saying you can't have fun, because you can have a little fun in life, but you gotta understand moderation, and some things in life don't let you don't allow moderation.
Nah.
And these young kids, so let's say there's a young kid, and he's pounding, man, and he feels like he's got good music. His friends are, man, like he's got the best stuff, and he just can't get a break. What would you say to that kid?
Keep digging. Just dig your feet in and just keep going, because you never know. There's this little a meme or a picture or whatever that comes to my mind of some guys digging for gold. 2 guys, one on the top, one on the bottom. The dude was digging for gold. He was almost there. He was like, man, I'm done.
Yeah.
And he quits and walks the other way. Then the other guy
Keeps on going.
keeps on going, and the gold is right there. So just keep going. You never know when you're going to strike gold.
Yeah.
I would say the day of social media, man, if you really feel like you got a banger, hit people up like Brian or these other musicians that's got an ear, and send them your stuff.
Yeah.
Like you handing over your CD.
Right.
You help a lot of
Don't be
people.
scared to pass your music out to people. You can't do that. You gotta be your biggest advocate. You know what I'm saying?
You help a lot of people too. I see, like I notice when you do a concert, you bring a lot of smaller guys with you. Try to help bring them up.
Facts.
That's huge.
Yeah. Something comes to mind. There was this young lady on Instagram, and she does a lot of like TikToks or Reels or whatever, and I guess posts on Instagram. And she did it to she did a rap to a Nappy Roots beat. She did All Now. She wrote like this new rap, and she kind of updated the flow, and it was really cool. And I reached out to her, and so I was just like, "Hey, where you live at?" She was like, "I'm in Florida." I was like, "We'll be down there. We got a show in Florida in about a month or so. I want you to come out and perform."
Oh,
and,
wow.
we brought the girl out, man, and the crowd went crazy. It was a time to remember. Somebody bought the hat right off my head
Like, wait,
that day.
that's mine.
Yeah, no, but it's cool. I was like, all right, yeah, you gonna give me that? Yeah, you can have this hat. But nah, shout out to that girl. I forget her name right now. It's horrible. I'm horrible with names, but yeah, you'll see. I posted her on my Instagram as well, KY Buffalo. But yeah, young chick out of Florida, and any new artist that I feel like you got some potential, and I see you trying. Cause who would I be to gatekeep? You know,
Right.
if I got 30 minutes before the show and I'm just chilling in the green room,
Yeah.
get on stage.
But in saying that, these people today, they got a lot better shot of getting found than you do, right?
Yeah.
Than you did in your day, because social media has changed the game.
Right.
If you got good music, you put it out there, it'll go viral on social media. Y'all never really had that opportunity in the beginning. You do now, but I feel like the cream rises to the top quicker now with social media, because I've seen, like, what's the Brown kid? I watched him.
Kane Brown.
Yeah, singing in his bathroom on a microphone on his iPhone. And I thought, man, that boy can sing. He's all right. And then he blew up just by going in his bathroom every day and singing a song.
Yeah.
So,
But you said a key word.
Every
day.
Yes.
He did it every day.
Every
you know?
day.
Every day.
To do it once and think that you're gonna go viral, it's probably, it's a dream. It's a pipe dream.
Yeah.
It might happen. It has happened.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're good enough, it will happen. But
Or
you know,
if it don't, sometimes you don't have to be. Sometimes you could be horrible and go
True.
viral.
True.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah, people
just
like to
had
watch
this-
Trainwreck.
we had this conversation about jockeys on the last, because I was a sports agent for a long time for jockeys, and we had this conversation on the last podcast about some of these jockeys can't ride a billy goat, but they're the nicest, best people, and they work hard. They're there every morning in these people's face, and I watched a lot of bad jockeys make a bunch of money. So yeah, working hard is the key to anything.
Yeah.
Now you're an entrepreneur, so you've got a lot of different things going on.
Yes, sir.
We talked about the distillery. You do a lot of different music
Brewery.
stuff. Brewery. I keep saying distillery.
But you
now.
know,
Because he's in Kentucky, that's why.
well, he's kind of alluding to something that might be coming up in the future.
Oh,
hey,
But we
Hey,
he
we
might, be
might-
a fortune teller.
we might want in on that.
Might be a fortune teller.
I may or may not have made a batch or two of liquor in my day.
Once
We won't
or
talk
twice.
about that, but
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm a master distiller, but I might want in on that little gig. I could whip up 8-gallon still. It's pretty good. I know that ain't.
Oh, we're
ain't
gonna
gonna
sell a
last
little more than 8 gallons. I plan to do that, yeah, for sure. But if we can scale it,
But,
you might have a job here, man.
I need to get you with my buddy. We filmed a pie field bag because we filmed a podcast over there that never went through. But if you've never been over there, you got to go. It's
Old Louisville.
Old Louisville Whiskey Company. Tell him I sent you over there.
Okay.
Do a
He's a cool
tour.
dude.
Get an Uber when you leave because you'll need it.
Yeah. He
I'm
pulls
like-
it
My
right.
type of guy.
Pulls it right out of the
I mean,
In the
all
barrel,
that.
yeah, in the little
Barrel thief.
Yeah, barrel thief.
The whiskey thief.
Whiskey.
Yeah. Try this. This is a rye. This is and just everyone you're trying, and it's a good time over there. I need to get you there. If you're really thinking about doing something like that, you ought to
Yeah.
meet him. He's a
Yeah,
good dude.
We got some things in the works, man. But we
But so he doesn't do his own. He buys from others and mixes it.
Well, that's the kind of the new thing. We spent a lot of time at Uncle Nearest in Nashville. Well, it's outside of Nashville, Murfreesboro or something like that. But we have some good friends out there. Fawn Weaver, Victoria. She's the main mixer. I forget what they call them. but it's not a. It's not a.
Distiller, they're master distillers.
No,
I
but
don't know how.
she's like won so many awards for mixing, blending
She's
blending, yeah.
her whiskeys.
Okay.
And so that's what Uncle Nearest does. They just grab the batches and say, "Oh,
so
this
they
is
did
the
the
best
same
one."
thing. Yeah.
Bang.
But people don't realize a lot of the bottles they see on the shelf.
They probably are. Yeah.
Or there's companies out there that just make bourbon. They put it in a barrel and then they sell it. And you can go there and you can buy a 4-year, 7-year, 10-year, 15-year, whatever you want. The longer it sits, the more it is.
That's what I was going to get to.
Yeah.
If you want to start out and make your own bourbon today, you're going to be 10 years older before you get to see the product.
True story.
So who wants to wait 10 years before they
At least 10 years.
Yeah, at
'cause,
least.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Most 4, 5, 6, 7-year bourbons are hot. I can't drink them. I like the older bourbons. Seems like after 15 years they get gritty and kind of hot to me. I've been a bourbon connoisseur for a lot of years. I've tried a lot of different ones. There isn't many that I haven't tried. Very few. I'll still tell you this day, Knob Creek, they should pay me for this endorsement, but there ain't no better bourbon on the shelf for the money than Knob Creek.
Well, they didn't
Never
pay
did.
me, so I could tell you the truth. I think Buffalo Trace,
That's not bad.
because I'm a guy, man. Like, I want to get to it. If I get to drinking, I want to get to it. You know what I'm saying? And get where I
Yeah.
need to be. You know what I'm saying? Get to 10,000 feet. You know what I'm saying?
With the
and-
least consumption.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants to be just drinking all day to
Yeah.
just try to get there?
I hadn't been drinking much lately because when I get to that point, sometimes I get over the top, and I'm a whole lot of fun till I'm not. So
Moderation is the key.
moderation is key. We keep going back to, but I
You
try
should
to
tell
stick
them
to.
about your song. Maybe
Larry
he'll
B,
write
no,
your
you
song.
said something right there. I'm a lot of fun till I'm not. I don't know if that's a song title. If not,
Oh, I got a song for you. We'll talk about it after this.
All right, cool.
And it might give you some ideas, but you gotta give me at least a little props. Or
oh,
something
come
on
on,
the
man.
At
We
least like
breaking bread.
shout out to Larry in the song.
We're gonna break bread. I'm gonna put him on as a writer. You know,
That's,
it's publishing.
I tell people they made a song about me, and it's
He's got a lot of lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Larry is a white guy. People think he's has a good.
Larry
Really?
is a white guy. People think he's funny.
Real estate investor. Makes a lot of money.
Yeah. That's cool.
So you go, you double Grammy nominated.
Yes, sir.
How many American Music Awards?
I want to say 2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah. MTV Award.
Yeah.
So you've been to the Grammys, American Music Awards, MTV Awards. Which one was most fun?
MTV Awards. Hands
Oh,
down.
yeah, I bet.
Hands down. It's an open bar.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so imagine a lot of celebrities. See, y'all don't see the fun part. It's a lot of people in them seats. It's a bunch of people in the lobby waiting they call them seat fillers, right?
Yeah.
So when the celebrities get up, it's like, all right, regular dude and chick, y'all come in here and sit down in here and just fill the seat up because you don't want no empty seats in the Grammy
Yeah.
or in the MTV Awards.
Oh, especially if
And then everybody's at the bar. All the celebs is at the bar.
Oh, that's
chilling, You know what I'm
awesome.
saying? So it's a great time, man. Oh, man, it's a great time.
that's awesome.
So open bar. Well, I bet Brittany was getting really wild.
Yeah, that's probably why. if you see that, if you do go back and watch that clip, you'll see when Michael Jackson comes out, he bumps his shoulder on the side of the wall like he's a little bit of. Then he gets straight.
Straighten up.
Yeah, so
Man,
he
I'm
might have
like
been at
you.
that open bar too. You know.
I'd love to meet that guy,
Hey,
man. Pick his brain.
oh,
There
Lord.
is
Rest in peace. Yeah.
very,
Amen.
very few people in this world with the musical talent like he had. Yeah. So you didn't really have a favorite celebrity that you met, like that you partied with, had fun. You said you hung, you.
Oh, I mean, I don't think so. The celebrity thing is just, it's one of those things. Like, when people call me, I got a shirt that says I'm not a celebrity. So I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not off of that. Like, the
Yeah.
celebrity
I
stuff.
don't know.
We went to Iraq and performed for the USO troops. And I mean, that was an experience. But
Oh, wow.
on that plane, it was Wayne Newton, of course. Kid Rock was on that plane. A bunch of NFL players, NBA players, legends. Brittany Murphy, rest in peace. She sat right in front of me. We watched her movie on the plane, and she was right there. I was like, damn, you killed that scene. shorty."
Yeah.
Good job.
smoking a Black and Mild on the plane with Rebecca Romaine Stamos and what's the girl who played in the Alyssa Milano.
Oh,
No
yeah, yeah.
way.
Yes, and we was kicking it like she's sitting on my lap like we smoking blacks and just having a
That
great
is
time
amazing.
on the plane. You know what I'm saying? On the way to what's the name? And so,
Was it a military plane?
not this one. It was like Northwestern or something like that. But it was one of them double-decker planes.
Yeah.
So I had the idea. I was like, bro, I tell you, I'm not no. When it comes to the celebrity thing, like I'm cool with people. I want to see the person. Right?
Yeah.
So I brought one of my bags was just full of games. Like, you know what I'm saying? I checked the bag full of Monopoly, dice,
Yeah.
Cards, playing cards, dominoes,
That's
Xbox.
awesome.
You know what I'm saying? And I packed this this bag full of all games. So when we was on the plane, man, we were shooting dice on that plane, right? And for money, of course, because you know,
Why else would you
plane
do
full
it?
of celebrities. So I'm shooting here, teaching Alyssa Milano how to play craps, and she's just killing me, man. Like 7. Oh, what is that? You won. Picked up the money. Okay, roll again. 11. What does that mean?
You want to get.
You won again. Pick up the money. Okay, 8. Okay, now that's your point. Because what I have to do again? You have to roll another 8. 8. Okay, so I won? Yes. So she Alyssa Milano took all of my money on the plane in a dice game.
Oh my goodness, Alyssa Milano was like my idol.
Yes, oh no doubt. Yeah, she's cool. She's
Yeah,
cool.
that's awesome.
So I taught somebody how to play to beat me in dice. I taught her how to do that.
I wonder if she's still winning at it today.
I don't know. She should be good as hell. Don't play dice with Alyssa Milano. And then so of course they know ATM on the plane, so she got all my cash.
Oh Lord.
So I go back there and I get $20 from my manager, man. And I said, I ain't playing with Alyssa no more. You know what I'm saying? She don't play fair. So then I go upstairs on the plane, and it's all the NFL players. You know, Jason Taylor, Deuce, forget his name, Deuce Staley.
Yeah.
And so we shooting dice, and I'm just side betting at that point. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get my bag back up. And yeah, man. So I came all the way back, like from getting broke by Alyssa Milano, borrowing $20 from my manager, to being way up because I was just side betting upstairs with the NFL players.
That's awesome.
So yeah, man, that was a cool moment. And but yeah, I mean, we're giving all the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders nicknames, and like it was just a unexplainable experience that they never forgot. Everybody signed a T-shirt at the end. Everybody signed each other's T-shirts, and I got my T-shirt at the house. And if you look at mine, bro, people wrote paragraphs on my shirt.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I'm
cool.
saying? So yeah.
Well, you know, I guess that's why you've done so well in the business. You got a heart of gold, and we talk about all the celebrities you met, and your biggest memory is going to play for all our troops.
Mm-hmm.
American
awesome.
as they get. I love that.
Yeah.
You're a good man, Brian.
Appreciate you, man.
So you got some new music coming out.
Yeah.
So when was your last album? You just had a couple singles come out, right?
Yeah, our last album came out about 2 years ago.
23.
Called Nappy for Life.
Yeah.
Part 1.
Part 1.
And so we put a few singles out on that, and then we said, you know what, we're gonna change what we've been doing. We're not gonna just drop the album. We know things like the algorithm is coming into play, and you know the numbers are different. You can't just drop an album no more and expect
And
people
hope
to,
they all fly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So if you look at it, we've been dropping a single pretty much every month for the last year, and so those numbers just keep adding up. So the new album coming out soon, all of those numbers count.
Yeah.
So when the album drops, we already got sales.
Got the
already. So, yeah.
algorithm pumped up.
Yeah, you got to pump the algorithm
That's
up these
right.
days.
That's
yeah.
right.
So can you tell us the name of the album?
No, not right now.
Can't tell us that.
Can't tell you that right
Can
now.
you send me some like behind the scenes stuff?
Man, after this podcast, I'm gonna play you that song with Petey Pablo and Fabo.
The new one?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's amazing. Yeah.
I do have a question. Does September 16th, 2002 ring a bell for you?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was an amazing moment because we was just riding to Shelbyville, Kentucky.
That's where
Shout
we are
out,
now.
in
shout
Shelbyville
out,
right now?
shout
Yeah,
out.
we're in Shelbyville right now.
We was just riding to Shelbyville, Kentucky, thinking we were going to talk to some students at a high school, you know, tell them the importance of education, tell them the importance of following your dreams, you know. And we go in there, and then all of a sudden everybody starts screaming, and we see the governor of Kentucky, and they just like, hey, we want to declare September 16th as Nappy Roots Day in the state of Kentucky, and everybody's going crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I'm just like, what in the hell is going on here? So that was very, like, I don't have a lot of surprises. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a really kind of even keel type of person, but
Yeah.
that was a surprise. It took me off guard.
Now, do you do anything every September 16th?
Well, for the most part, every year we go around and we still talk to the students. We go to different schools and give a little speech, give a little words of encouragement
Heck
to some
yeah. They need
few
it.
schools. This past, about 3 years ago, 3 or 4 maybe now, we were blessed to go to Atlanta to celebrate a Nappy Roots Day, and the same thing happened there.
No way.
So the mayor of Atlanta presents us with the Nappy Roots Day, September 16th in the city of Atlanta, Georgia. So we dual holidays, you know what I'm saying?
Dang. Did
Yeah.
they know? Did they know about Kentucky?
I don't know.
How'd they
So I'm
pick the
still
same
conflicted
day? It's
because-
like,
but
wow.
don't get it
We was
crooked.
first. We was first.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Kentucky. He's a Kentucky guy. Don't forget that.
Yeah, for sure.
Atlanta, y'all don't be trying to steal our dude here.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a foot in there and foot in there, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Foot and a half in Kentucky, you know, half a boot in Georgia.
Georgia's a cool state.
Yeah, I
I
love
mean, I give
Georgia.
it
It is.
props.
I love it. I love
Kentucky's
Georgia.
the best, though.
Yeah, Kentucky is the best. No, for real. Like, I want to just take a moment to say I've been around the world. You know, I'm sure, and then y'all have too. There's no place like home. There's no place
There's
like
not.
here in Kentucky, for sure.
Amen.
You know, we go to Florida in the winter and we come back. That view off our back deck at the lake, you know, you don't see that everywhere, man. It's you know, and even though you live there every day, you don't think much about it. But then you go to Florida for 4 or 5 months and you come back and you stand on that porch, you're like, wow.
This is beautiful.
What a beautiful place.
Not only
and
is the
sometimes-
state beautiful, but the people
People
are beautiful.
Yes, yeah.
But living in the middle of nowhere can have its downfall.
True.
We walked on the back porch last night. A skunk, I guess, had sprayed the whole back of our house.
You gotta deal with little stuff like coyotes,
Right.
skunks,
Foxes.
Foxes. We had a fox running across the backyard
Yeah,
last
yeah.
week. Got a skunk on the back porch. The dog's going crazy trying to get to the Blackstone. There's a little possum in the Blackstone, I guess,
Right.
licking the grease off the.
Oh, and possums. I
Dang.
hate possums.
Oh, they're so weird.
And so groundhogs everywhere.
I hate a possum's hands. That's what it is
Yeah.
for me. You know,
Freaky
We got like
looking.
fingers.
yeah, real
and,
pink fingers is like, ugh.
yeah, and a long
you missed
tail.
it. You missed it. One of the guys get married. One of the guys down their son. So they flew midget.
I don't know if you need to talk
Little
about
person, man.
Yeah,
Little
I
person.
don't
Little-
think we need to talk
we
about
shouldn't
this.
talk about this.
Yeah.
I love a good little person story, you know?
Well, they flew her in from Vegas just for this whole thing, and it was
Bachelor
the
party.
craziest weekend. She evidently she had a good time. I think
Man.
everybody
She
has
likes
a good time at
tequila.
the lake. Though.
Okay. Oh, you got
Everybody
drunk.
has a good time at the lake.
Man, hey, so this reminds me of a story. So Nappy Roots got invited to go to Casper, California. If you ever been to that, that's the Emerald Triangle. It's where all the weed is grown
Okay.
in
Yeah.
California.
I hadn't been there.
So we go to Casper. It's beautiful up there. And we got a show. And it was the night before, it was an event there at the same spot. It was midget wrestling. And they called it midget wrestling.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
They're doing
Yeah.
micro wrestling. That's what
Okay.
they call it. Here.
Okay, they call it-
micro wrestling.
But they called it that.
Yes,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
called it midget wrestling. And so the little people that were the wrestlers, they seen that Nappy Roots was coming the next day, so they all stayed and kicked it for the show,
Heck
right?
yeah.
So we in there like, what the hell's going on? But there was and you know what I'm saying, I'm married, my wife, you know, I love my wife.
She's a doll.
Yeah, but there was this little gorgeous little midget, man. She was a beautiful, you know. I would tell her in front of me, she's beautiful. Like
Yeah.
if it was a modeling for little people, bro, she would be
She would be it.
Miss Little America,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, gorgeous little thing. And it's funny because when she, I mean, they probably don't see this, but she basically there was this bouncer who was, I guess, the security guard for the
Little
wrestlers.
people.
This dude was huge, big black dude, like a, you know what I'm saying? He looked like a wrestler for real, something. You know what I'm saying? A big dude though, superhuman guy. Later on that night, he came out of the room with that little gorgeous midget, man. Her little wig was turned and all this shit. I was just like, damn, buddy. So I know they get down. You said they party like us.
Hey,
So, you know what I'm saying?
she had a blast down there.
She did.
These guys down there, they loved it. I didn't go over there. I think you watched out the window a little bit.
You did.
They had to shut all the doors. You know, they got kids around the lake. But, you never know what you run into down there. It gets, you know, like when we had that party. I said, look at that, Brian. And you said, what? I said, you know, you had a good party and people can't even drive their golf carts home. Remember all the golf carts lined up the street?
Yeah, parked.
So, you know.
I don't even know how we drove ours home, or whoever drove us home. They was going too fast. I was just like, hold up, man. We're going down hills.
Yeah, this is a big hill. Slow down.
It's always a good time down there, man. I want to thank you so much for coming on. Good time.
Thank you.
Nappy Roots, guys, y'all check out their new stuff. Watch for their new album coming out. We don't know the name yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, just follow us on social media.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
right.
all you need to know.
That's right.
Nappy Roots. Be Still on Instagram.
KY Buffalo.
KY Buffalo on Instagram. Check him out. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate it. And Nelly, it's a good episode. We had fun.
Fun.
Yes, sir. Tune in. It's me, Larry B.
Let's go.